Hey guys, what's going on? This is my review on the PC Scuf Envision Pro. Okay, so this is a classic Scuf controller, right? So we got the paddles on the back, kind of the whole purpose on why I bought it. And I think actually these are kind of built into the controller, so you click down into the controller instead of having the extended paddles. Personally, I think that's a lot better. Number one, you probably won't have to replace them, or at least I haven't. Of course, once you get the software downloaded, you'll be able to map out exactly what you want to do with each one of these buttons. There's the 4 on the back. There's 2 on the sides. I disabled those. I think they kind of get in the way. Like if you are playing Call of Duty or something, right, you actually keep clicking it on accident. It kept making me YY or switch weapons on COD, so I turned that off instantly. Okay, so similar to the PS5, there's kind of this like little area or space up here, and it actually initially confused me because it doesn't actually serve a purpose. I feel like they maybe could have implemented something like that, but for whatever reason, it just has a little design and it does kind of useless space on the controller when they decided to put buttons everywhere else for that. So when it comes to fitting in your hand, I think I have pretty average size hands. Everything works fine for me. Like I kind of hold it just like that. Let's see. Like that, so no issues there. Everything reaches perfectly. There's a power button, of course. Personally, I actually don't use the bottom triggers that much. I actually shoot with the top on Call of Duty, but they do have these little stops, right? And you can, here I'll show a video real quick. This is actually how you can pull it down quicker, and it actually activates it faster. That way you don't have to pull the trigger all the way down to get it. Okay, so you guys might have noticed I actually do have control freaks on the controller. But for whatever reason, this is probably in the complaint part of the video, but this left stick on the controller never necessarily worked correctly. Like when I first got the controller and I was running around on Call of Duty, my character kept like stuttering whenever he was walking. And then I come to realize all I had to do was take the control freak off, and then for some reason the stick works a little bit better. I don't know. There's like certain times I can get it to perfectly sync whenever it's like exactly on there the correct way and everything like that, and it works fine. I'm not sure what's going on there. I tried to do some research. Kind of seems like there's just a dead stick, and that's my own fault, I guess. I wasn't too interested in actually buying one to replace it. I didn't think it was worth the money, because if it works, so I just played with one control freak, because if it works, then whatever. So there's the 5 customizable buttons, and I used them, I don't know, maybe 3 times the entire time I've had this controller. For me, they're not useful, and the main reason for that is actually the software. So I think the software is awful for this controller. So what I did was, there is memory on this controller, so what I did was turn that on, and I actually just deleted the software. So once you get into the software, set up the controller how you want it, the sensitivity, dead zones, etc. Then you can delete the software or turn it off, because it will remember what the buttons are supposed to do in the memory of the controller. I only used that. That software is awful. Any negative comment, like the first one you'll see about this controller, is definitely the software. It is awful. It also does have a microphone. I've never tested it out, but I assume it probably works. Additionally, there's also a switch on the bottom for switching between wireless and controlled. I sit like, about 3 to 4 feet from my computer, so I just had it plugged in the whole time. No big deal to me. I just had a wire that ran underneath my desk, and that's how I had it set up. So no big deal for me. I didn't need to play it wireless, but I'm assuming it probably does pretty good too. When it comes to the price of the controller, I think it's actually one of their cheaper Scufs. Of course, I am using it on PC, so that would be the only thing, right? You can't reverse use it on any console or anything like that. I've looked that up just in case if I were to get PS5. It definitely doesn't work. And whenever you are on games, it shows that this is kind of like an Xbox, right? So it does Y, X, A instead of square, circle. So I would definitely recommend this controller to anybody. I think it's a great controller. I think it helps, at least in Call of Duty. That's the only game I've used it in. And I think Rocket League also, which everything worked fine, perfect there. So I would definitely recommend it. Maybe you guys don't have the issue with the control freak being on the controller. Let me know down in the comments below if that was something any of you guys experienced, or if that was just me. But yeah, I also uploaded a video that I'll link right here in the top corner. It's actually how to set up the controller on the software, because it is very difficult to navigate once you first get in there. So hopefully that'll help some of you guys out. But if you have any questions down below, I'll try to help you out, or maybe some suggestions or tips for other people that just bought the controller as well. Thank you guys for watching this review. I really appreciate it. If you have any thoughts, comments, or concerns, just leave them down in the comments below and I'll respond promptly. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good one.